afternoon, morning, whenever you're watching this video. Welcome to episode 1, guys. Welcome to episode 1. This is your man, FX Game. Guys, something simple I'm going to speak about. Something that everyone says that, yeah, no, I'm doing it. Are you? Yeah, we are. But you're actually not. And that is risk management. Now, over the years, I always, even by previous mentors, they always tend to make things sound super serious, super difficult, super long. You got like 5 pages thereof, But in simple terms, risk management basically means it's you as a trader, you are going to manage your risk. That's about it. That's simply what risk management is. So, how are we going to do that? Well, first of all, let me speak about the mistake. The mistake is that we as traders, we blindly enter trades. And what I mean blindly is that we are entering a trade, but if this trade goes south on us, we don't know how much this trade is about to chew from us. We don't know that. So that's the mistake, the blindly mistake. And before we enter a trade, we need to know, I'm going to enter this trade and it's going to go south on me. How much is this going to chew away of my balance? Simple. So how do we do that, guys? First of all, you as a trader need to decide how much am I going to risk per trade. I'm going to do 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%. What is my percentage that I'm going to risk on this account? That's basically what you need to plan. So let's say I decide I'm going to go for 2%. Okay, 2%, perfect. I got a 10,000 rand, I got a $10,000. I'm going to risk 2%. 2%. So before I enter the trade, I obviously decided on 2%. So I calculate based on that 2% the lot size that I'm going to use on that specific pair that I've chosen to trade with. Okay, happiness. Enter the trade is 2%. Alright. Let's say it goes south on me. At the end of the day, if that trade bust on me, okay, it goes south, it went south on me, okay, I only lost a 200 rand, a $200. That is what I lost from my 10,000 rand or my $10,000 account. But I lost a 2% from that amount. Now, if I'm going to trade going forward, I'm going to be left with a 9,800 or USD example, $9,800. Okay, that's not what I'm going to be left with. So obviously I'm comfortable with carrying on. I'm still in the game. I'm still doing my thing. I know my next trade is my big win. It's coming. But I've only lost 2%. So now let's focus on the mistake. Okay, so the mistake happened. I didn't know what percentage I'm going to risk, and I blindly enter on this trade. Blue screens are showing, I'm going crazy, I'm getting excited, I'm overconfident. I pop another entry up in there. The percentage, I don't know. I never really cared about risk management, but I entered. At the end of the day, it goes south on me, and I bust that account. Maybe lost 80% of that account. 80% I lost on that account, Or some peeps busted the whole 10,000 rand, the whole amount. They busted 100% dead and gone. That is not good for your mental state at all. Because you know what's going to happen now is you're going to upload more funds, you're going to deposit more funds, you're going to chase the dragon, which is not supposed to happen. There is the mistake, you know. We just busted account on one trade. Why? You have to ask yourself why. Because we did not follow risk management. Simple things that will burn you, you know. So people talk about risk management, but they're not practicing it, and that is where the problem comes, you know. If you are doing this as a profession, or you want to be a professional trader, simple things like that, you can mess it all up, you know, irrespective of the balance. But we need to focus on risk management. Something very small, something basic. I gave you an example now, but we are not doing it. We are not doing it. And that's just something I was guilty of in the beginning when I started trading, you know. People were talking about, yeah, risk management, left, right, center. Yeah, I'm gonna do risk management, what I'm gonna do risk management, but they didn't break it down for me. You know, we at FX Game, we always try to make something very simple, something very clear. So at the end of the day, you can speak about it. You know actually also how to do it, and that is something we are not doing. 90% of traders always over risk their account. And you get questions like, yo, I only had this account for a month. Oh, yo, the longest I have an account is like 3 months. You ask yourself, question mark, why? And that's the reason why. Because you went blindly into the trade, you know. You were caught, man. You were caught slipping, and that's how you were slipping, you know. So it's something simple, And you know, another thing about risk management as well is that as a trader, things like discipline, things like consistency, that contributes to your risk management. You know, it basically gets distilled within you. You become that. You know, you become that. So being consistent, what pair am I choosing? I must always trade that pair. It sounds very boring, but that's discipline. That's discipline, you know. So I'm trading USDT. I'm sticking with USD. That is what I'm trading. I'm remaining with that pair for the next 3 months, 6 months. You know, consistency. And then also, you know, when you become disciplined like that, you know, I've seen people having taking 5 trades, and all 5 was amazing trades, and all 5 they basically decided that, you know, they're gonna trade 2%, 2%, 2%, 5 trades equivalent to, let's say, they gained a 10% from that 5 trades. So now you got a 10% balance over on the deposit you made. You're feeling good. You're feeling confident that, you know, I've gained 10%. So the 6th trade come along, and all of a sudden you decide now you are Mr. Forex. You know, you are Mr. Forex, and you decide to risk a bit more, you know, because you've been risking this 2% for 5 trades. Oh, come on, man. I want to at least gain more. I'm doing fantastic. You know, I'm gonna drop 20% on my next trade. And then that trade is the one that screws you up. You lose your 10% you worked hard for, and you lose an extra 10%. Why? Why? Because you were overconfident in the market. Mistake. Another mistake. So consistency tags along with risk management. Tags along because you gotta be consistent. Very important. If I'm gonna stick up with 2%, I'm remaining with 2%. You know, obviously as your account grows, that 2% becomes bigger because it's based off your balance. So you're okay with that. Steady growth is the best growth. You know, but now the 6th trade you just decide to, you know, you're putting your head on the block, and then that time it just chopped your head off. which is another common mistake when it comes to risk management. So you got to really remain within your parameters that you have chosen and stick with that 2%. Stick with that steady growth going up. The more money there is, the better the trades, the value will be, obviously, because your 2% is no longer based on a 10,000, based on 100,000. So obviously the income is going to be more. You know, the bigger the balance, the better it is. We know that, you know, because irrespective of the balance that you have, the principles still need to remain the same. So whatever you do on a 10,000 rand, you're going to apply on 100,000. The same you're going to apply with the million rand account. You have to apply the same principle. Now, peeps, keep it simple. Decide what is your percentage that you're going with. Decide on that and remain with that percentage. You know, it sounds boring. You know, I'm always trading in 2% to 2%. It's better than you busting your account every single time, Mr. Forex. So, yeah, guys, simple things like that. At FX Game, we always try to keep it simple, keep it neutral, always keep it simple that the next person can understand it. You know, we're not trying to complicate things. We're not trying to be, you know, the bomb. You know, we keep it simple, we keep it civilized, keep it neutral. Very important keys that we need to practice, that we need to do. We talk about it, but we don't do it. So, peeps, there was now basically risk management. You know, tagging along with consistency, which all forms discipline. You have to be a disciplined trader. You know, peeps, this is episode basically 1, and this is risk management. Something that is very important. Very important because you might just be one trade away from busting your whole account if you're not watching this video. Peeps, keep well. Enjoy the week ahead. Enjoy the next day ahead. But yeah, keep well, peeps. Peace.